And welcome everyone. So basically we are seeing this session is about the Docker Advanced Bootcamp, and I will be the instructor throughout your course. Let me introduce myself Harsh, and I'm working as senior software engineer for a iGamio, that is a gaming company. And yeah, so let's see what modules we are going to go ahead, and what are the lab components. Let's go ahead with this. And so this whole course we have divided into two parts, as you can see here. That is, one separate part will be your lab component, which will be linked to your all your theory components. So let's see what are there things are there in theory components. So the first section is nothing but introduction about your containers and what is containerizations, and what is difference between your containerization and virtual machines. What are the separate modes of isolation, that is hypervisor mode, and then your uh, process isolation mode. Okay, what difference they make. And then we'll have understanding about Docker architecture. We'll have a look over the Docker architecture. Then we'll see some components of Docker, that is Docker object doc and inside Docker objects we'll see Docker images, networking, volume, storage, so and so. And then we'll have a look over our Docker images, and we'll create our own images. We'll see how to write Docker file, what are the instructions involved, and then what are the namespaces, what are C groups, and how you can create your own host names, and how you can build your image and push to Docker Hub. And then we'll see how, suppose we'll also have an environment where we have multiple containers. There we'll see how we can use networking, and we'll also implement a project that will be on Node.js project, and the DB will be on, the Node.js code will be in some container, the DB will be in some other container, and there will be a Redis cache layer that will be again on some other container. We'll have a hands-on for this project. And then we'll see Docker storage and volume, how we can use Docker storage and volumes through a container or through our project. Then we'll see Docker compose. Inside Docker compose we'll see how to write our own Docker compose YML file. And then we'll see how to do orchestration, how to manage multiple containers. If there's a scenario where there are 50 plus container, how you can manage those containers, what is Docker orchestration. So there's a tool we'll be covering, that is Docker Swarm. And then we'll go ahead with Docker trusted registry. We'll see few practical on that, what is actually Docker trusted registry, and how we this Docker trusted registry can help us with security. And we'll also see something we'll also see a big picture of a container orchestration through Kubernetes. And we'll also try to somewhere do a differentiation over Docker Swarm and Kubernetes. And throughout this course there will be have 12 lab components, and each lab components will have again 4 labs. So in total this course will be having 48 labs plus. At end of this course, since we have designed this course specifically and designed for people who want to go ahead with Docker's DCA, that is Docker Certified Associate exam, or placement preparations. But even after end of the course will provide you guide throughout the examination process, what the questions will be covered, what is the pattern, and will give you some hands on how it will make your life easy to clear that exam. And then we'll also see how you can face, what questions you can face in placements from good MNCs, and how you can tackle them, and how you can excel in your tech interviews. So this is it. Let's go. Let's I hope you guys will be joining this course. Let's meet through the course.